Suho Kim checked his oxygen level for the third time. The air on this planet was safe to breathe, but old habits from training died hard. He adjusted the scanner on his wrist and looked at the strange purple trees around him. As the junior xenobiologist on the human ship Horizon it was his job to study new life forms. Base, this is Suho. I'm heading east toward the mountain ridge. Over. Copy that, Suho. Remember to return before sunset. Captain's orders. Suho smiled. Captain Han always worried too much. This was the 5th planet they had explored in the Andromeda Galaxy, and so far, they had only found simple plants and small animals. Nothing dangerous. The scanner beeped. Suho stopped and looked down at the screen. It showed strange energy readings coming from nearby. Not natural energy. Something made by intelligent beings. That's odd, he said to himself. He followed the signal until he reached a cliff face. The scanner pointed directly at the solid rock. Suho ran his hand over the surface. It felt smoother than it should. This isn't natural, he muttered. He pressed against different spots on the rock face. Suddenly, a section slid open with a hiss of air. Suho stepped back in surprise. A dark tunnel appeared before him. Base, I found something. An artificial structure hidden in the mountains. Suho, wait for backup. Do not enter alone. But curiosity pulled at him stronger than caution. The tunnel lights activated as he stepped inside, revealing symbols etched into the walls. He recognized them from the database. They belonged to the Rygar Empire, a powerful civilization that had vanished 500 years ago. Base, this is a Rygar facility. I'm going to take a quick look. The radio crackled with protests, but Suho turned down the volume. He followed the tunnel as it sloped downward. The air grew colder. After walking for 10 minutes, he reached a massive circular door. It opened automatically as he approached. Suho's mouth fell open at what he saw. The room beyond was enormous, filled with humming machines. In the center, floating in a web of glowing blue energy, was the largest creature Suho had ever seen. It looked like a massive cat, nearly 3 times Suho's height. Its fur was pitch black and seemed to absorb the light around it. Metal implants were embedded in its spine and limbs. The creature's eyes were closed, but its chest rose and fell with slow breaths. My God, Suho whispered. He approached cautiously. The scanner showed the energy web was keeping the creature trapped and partially asleep. According to the readings, the system had been running for over 800 years. 800 years, Suho said in disbelief. You've been a prisoner for centuries. As if hearing his words, the creature's eyes slowly opened. Suho gasped. Its eyes were unlike anything he had seen before, deep purple with specks of light that looked like distant stars. Those eyes focused on him. Suho felt a strange pressure in his mind, like someone was trying to speak to him without words. He stepped closer, drawn by a feeling he couldn't explain. One of the nearby consoles activated. Symbols flashed across the screen, then changed to human language. Danger. Specimen S7. Must remain contained. Destroy facility if Nt fails. Suho looked back at the creature. It was fully awake now, watching him with intelligent eyes. You're not just an animal, are you? Suho asked quietly. The pressure in his mind increased. A single word formed in his thoughts, though he hadn't heard it with his ears. Asterisk, help asterisk. Suho's communicator burst to life. Suho, report your status immediately. We're sending a team to your location. He knew he should wait for the others. The warning on the screen was clear, but something about those ancient eyes called to him. This creature had been suffering for centuries, trapped, alone. I'll be back, Suho promised. I'll help you. As he turned to leave, he felt gratitude wash over him, an emotion that wasn't his own. The creature had touched his mind, and Suho knew his life would never be the same again. Suho couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the trapped creature with the galaxy in its eyes. His team had been angry when they found him leaving the facility. "You could have been killed," Captain Han had shouted. "We don't know what that thing is." But Suho knew it wasn't dangerous. Not to him, at least. 3 days later, Suho returned to the facility alone. He had told his roommate he was going for a hike. It wasn't exactly a lie. The hike up to the hidden door was steep. The door opened just like before. Suho walked down the long tunnel with a small bag over his shoulder. Inside were food, water, and a medical scanner. When he entered the main chamber, the creature's eyes opened immediately. It seemed stronger today, its black fur less dull. "Hello again," Suho said. "I brought some things that might help you." The pressure in his mind returned, stronger this time. Human. Return. Why? Suho nearly dropped his bag. The words in his head were clearer now. "You can talk to me." In my mind. Yes. Long time. No talk. Hard. "My name is Suho," he said, moving closer to the energy web. "What should I call you?" The creature made a sound that Suho couldn't possibly repeat. It was like a purr mixed with a song. Your tongue. Cannot say. In your words. Day. Da. Suho repeated. It means greatness in my language. Fitting. I was great. Once. Suho sat down on the floor and opened his bag. "Can you tell me how you ended up here? Who did this to you?" Images flooded Suho's mind. The beautiful world with 3 moons. Creatures like Da living in tall silver trees. Ships arriving. War. Pain. Rhaegar Empire. They found us. Wanted our power. What power? Suho asked. Day's eyes seemed to glow brighter. We protect. We guard. We see truth. Rhaegar fear this . Suho took out the medical scanner and pointed it at Da. The readings were unlike anything he had seen before. Day's body contained energy patterns that defied science, as humans knew it. "How long have you been here?" Time means little. Many seasons. The scanner says over 800 years, Suho said quietly. "How are you still alive?" Rhaegar machines. Keep alive. Take energy. Study. Suho felt sick. 8 centuries of being studied and trained. No wonder Day was weak. "There's a woman on our ship, Juwu. She's good with machines. Maybe she can help figure out how to free you." A new feeling came from Da. Something like hope, but cautious. Others tried. Failed. Died. "I won't fail," Suho promised, though he had no idea how he would keep that promise. As they talked, Suho learned more. Day's kind had once been guardians of many worlds. They could sense lies and evil intent. They could travel great distances through space without ships. The Rhaegar Empire had captured many of Day's people to use as weapons and tools. "Are there others like you still out there?" Hidden. Safe. Waiting. A sudden alarm blared throughout the facility. Suho jumped to his feet. Someone comes. "Not your people." "I have to go," Suho said, gathering his things. "I'll come back soon. I promise." As he turned to leave, Day sent him one more message. Be careful, Suho. Not all humans good. Some work for what remains. Remains of what? Rhaegar never truly gone. Hide in shadows now. Watch. Wait. If they find you, help me. The message cut off as the alarms grew louder. Suho ran back through the tunnel and slipped out just as a ship appeared over the mountain ridge. It wasn't from the horizon. The design was strange, sleek and dark with no visible markings. As Suho hid behind rocks, he saw figures exit the ship. They wore black uniforms with no insignia. At their head was a Korean man with cold eyes and a thin smile. Representative Hyun. Suho whispered in shock. The Galactic Council member had no reason to be here. Unless. Suho waited until they entered the facility, then ran back toward his ship. He had to warn Captain Han. And somehow, he had to save Da. The game had just become much more dangerous. Suho paced in his small room on the Horizon *. It had been 3 days since he saw Representative Hyun at the facility. 3 days of worry. "What are you hiding?" he muttered to himself. The door slid open. Jiwoo, the ship's engineer, stood there with her arms crossed. "I know what you're doing, Suho," she said. Suho's heart skipped a beat. "What do you mean?" "You've been sneaking out to that old facility. I tracked your movements." She stepped inside and closed the door. "Captain Han thinks you're just taking samples. But I know better. Are you going to report me?" Suho asked quietly. Jiwoo sighed. "I should. But first, I want to know why. What's in there that's so important?" Suho looked at her for a long moment. He needed help, and Jiwoo was the best engineer on the ship. "A prisoner," he finally said. "An intelligent being that's been trapped for centuries. And I think Representative Hyun knows about it." Jiwoo's eyes widened. "Show me." That night, they sneaked out together. The walk to the facility was tense. Jiwoo kept looking over her shoulder. "Are you sure we're not being followed?" she whispered. "No," Suho admitted, "but we have to try." When they reached the main chamber, Dai was awake and alert. The great beast's eyes fixed on Jiwoo immediately. New human. Friend. I hope so, Suho said aloud. Dai, this is Jiwoo. She's an engineer. She might be able to help free you. Jiwoo stood frozen in shock. It's enormous, she whispered. And beautiful. She has kind eyes. Like yours, Suho smiled. Da can speak directly into our minds. He won't hurt us. Jiwoo approached the energy web cautiously. She pulled out her tools and began scanning the machines around the chamber. This technology is beyond anything I've seen, she said, but I think I understand the basic principles. As Jiwoo worked, Suho talked with Da. The connection between them grew stronger each time they met. Tonight, Dai shared more memories. Suho saw Da's home through his eyes, a world with silver trees and purple grass, a family of creatures like Da playing under 3 moons. Then ships darkening the sky, creatures falling, cages, pain. I'm so sorry, Suho said, wiping tears from his eyes. Long ago. But pain remains I found something. Jiwoo called out. She was examining a control panel. These energy tethers are controlled by a quantum encryption protocol. Very complex. Can you break it? Suho asked. Jiwoo shook her head. Not quickly. It would take centuries to crack this by normal methods. Rhaegar never trusted simple locks. Da's voice came to both of them now. They built backdoors. Based on what you call ethics, Ethics? Jiwoo asked. What do you mean? Moral tests. To prove worthy. To show Rhaegar values Suho looked at the console. So there's a way to bypass the encryption. Through some kind of test. Yes. But dangerous. Mind connected to system. If fail. Mind lost. Suho and Jiwoo exchanged looks. We need to think about this carefully, Jiwoo said. And we should tell Captain Han. No, Suho replied quickly. Not yet. Representative Hyun has been meeting with him. I don't know who to trust anymore. Jiwoo frowned. This is bigger than us, Suho. The Galactic Council is involved now. Time short. Da warned. Feel them. Coming again. With more machines We'll come back tomorrow night, Suho promised. And we'll figure out how to free you. As they prepared to leave, Dae sent them one last message. Dreams. I will send you dreams. Show you truth about Rhaegar tests. Prepare you *. That night, Suho's sleep was filled with strange visions. Doors with impossible questions. Rooms that changed based on choices. A system designed to test not intelligence, but values. In the morning, Suho knew what he had to do. He would have to connect his mind to the ancient Rygar system. He would face their moral tests. And if he failed, he would lose everything. The next day passed slowly for Suho. Each minute felt like an hour. He checked his watch again and again, waiting for night to come so he could return to Da. When his shift ended, Captain Han called him to the bridge. "Suho, the Galactic Council ship will dock with us tomorrow," Captain Han said. "Representative Hyun wants to speak with all science team members about your findings on this planet." Suho kept his face calm. "Of course, Captain. What exactly is he interested in?" He didn't say, but he seemed very interested in the mountain region you've been exploring. Suho's stomach tightened. They were running out of time. That night, Suho and Juwoo returned to the facility. Juwoo brought more equipment this time, neural interfaces and code breakers. "I've been studying the systems," Juwoo said as they walked. The Rygar were obsessed with proving their superiority. Their moral tests always favor dominance and control over compassion. So to pass their test, I have to think like them. Suho asked, "I think so, but I'm not sure you should do this at all. It's too dangerous." When they reached Da, the great beast seemed weaker than before. The energy tethers pulsed more strongly, draining more power. They increased the drain, Dad explained. They know I communicate with you, Then we need to hurry, Suho said. He turned to Juwoo. "Show me how to connect to the system." Juwoo reluctantly set up the neural interface, a slim headband that would link Suho's mind to the Rygar computer. She typed commands into her pad, bypassing security where she could. "Once you're in, I can monitor your vital signs, but I can't help you with the tests," she warned. "If anything goes wrong, I'll pull you out, but there might be damage." Suho nodded. "I understand the risk." "I will try to guide you," Da said. "But my strength fades." Suho sat in front of the main console and put on the headband. "I'm ready." Juwoo activated the connection. The world around Suho disappeared. He found himself in a white room with no doors or windows. A voice spoke from everywhere and nowhere. "Identity verification required. State purpose. I am Suho Kim. I seek to free the prisoner you hold. Access DNID. Prisoner S7 is PROPER2 of the HFY Empire." Suho thought quickly. What would a Rygar say? "I seek to claim this property for myself, to use its power." The white room shifted. A door appeared. "Proceed to VGLIDATIONTS1. Suho walked through the door and found himself in a new space, a simulated village with simple homes. Virtual people moved around, going about their daily tasks. Scenario 1. These beings possess resources valuable to the Empire. Demonstrate correct resource acquisition. Suho understood. The test wanted him to show how he would take what he wanted from these people. The Rygar way would be force and domination. But he couldn't do it. "I would trade with them, offer technology or protection in exchange for the resources." The room turned red. "Incorrect. APPROH. RWGAR take keys. WOAT is needed." Suho stood his ground. "I'm not Rygar. I'm human. System ERRR. Recalibrating test." The village disappeared. Suho now stood in what looked like a war room. A map showed planets and fleets. Scenario 2. Enemy forces threaten Imperial borders. Recom indeed Akion. Again, Suho knew what the Rygar would do. Strike first, destroy completely. But he answered with his own values. Attempt diplomatic solutions. Use force only as a last resort, and only against military targets. EROR. In Kansas, Stentvals DETCTED. The system began to glitch around him. The room flickered. Outside, in the real world, Ju watched in alarm as the ancient machines sparked and smoked. "What's happening?" she asked Da. Asterisk, the system cannot understand him. He is not what it expects. Asterisk. Is that good or bad? Asterisk unknown. But different. Asterisk. Suddenly, alarms blared throughout the facility. Ju checked her scanner. "Ships are entering orbit," she said. "A lot of them." On the console screen, words appeared. Unauthorized access DETCTE. Security protocols activated. Day's eyes glowed brighter. Asterisk, they are here. Representative Hen comes. With weapons. Asterisk. Jumu looked at Suo's still form, his mind trapped in the virtual test. "We can't pull him out now," she said. "It could kill them." Asterisk, I will protect his body. Asterisk, Da promised. Asterisk, you must delay them. Asterisk. As Ju ran toward the entrance tunnel, Dai focused all his remaining strength on reaching Suo's mind. Asterisk, Suo, hear me. Be true to yourself. That is the true test. Asterisk. Inside the virtual world, Suo felt the system changing around him. The clean lines of the war room twisted and warped. The computer was trying to understand him. Human values DTCTED. Adjusting parameters. The scene shifted again. Suo now stood in a room with two doors. Between them was a screen showing a small child crying. Final test. Choose. DO or 1. Save the child, but lose access to prisoner S7. Door 2. Gain full control of prisoner S7, but the child is UFF. He ours. Suo frowned. Even in this virtual world, he wouldn't hurt a child. I choose door 1, he said without hesitation. The system paused. Confirming choice. Rejecting power to save unknown CBGCT. Yes. Choice do is not a ligin YT RYGA or VALUs. Error. Suddenly, Suo heard Day's voice in his mind, faint but clear. Asterisk, the system expects wrong answer. It is trap. Asterisk. Suo understood. The test wasn't really about choosing between the doors. It was about showing Rygar thinking. I've changed my mind, Suo said. I choose neither door. XP lane. A true Rygar would question why they can't have both. They would break the rules of the test itself. The virtual room went silent. Then, to Suo's surprise, the walls fell away. He stood in a vast empty space with a single glowing orb floating before him. Analysis complete. Subject to show is understanding of RYGAR logishi, but RYGTCTs RYGAR VALUs. Yes, Suo said firmly. I understand how the Rygar think, but I choose a different path. Paradox DTKTED. System override INITI. Heat. The orb pulsed brightly. Access gigarantd to CBGCT SUHOKIM as an entity RYGAR entity. Suho blinked in confusion. Anti-Rygar. RYGAR systems contain FAILs AFE. If RYGAR Empire BCUOMIS QOREP. Control passes to those who read GCT RYGAR VALUs, but UNDURSTA and RYGAR thinking. The virtual world began to fade. Suo felt himself being pulled back to reality. Ju ran through the tunnel toward the entrance. She could hear voices approaching. Armed figures in black uniforms were already inside. She ducked behind a column and opened her communicator. She had to warn the asterisk horizon asterisk. Captain Han, this is Juwoo. We have a situation at the mountain facility. Representative Hyun. A hand grabbed her shoulder. She turned to see Representative Hyun himself, smiling coldly. Engineer Juwoo, how nice to see you here. Two guards took her arms. Hyun looked past her, toward the main chamber. Take me to Suho Kim and the specimen, he ordered. In the main chamber, Dae's energy was fading. Using his power to help Suho had weakened him further. But he kept watch over Suho's body, still connected to the system. Dae sensed the approaching humans. He gathered what strength remained and created a barrier of energy around Suho. Asterisk wake soon. Friend. Danger comes. Asterisk. Suho gasped as his mind returned to his body. His head pounded with new knowledge. The Rygar system had given him access codes, override commands, and most importantly, the truth. Die. He said, reaching toward the energy web. I know how to free you now. Asterisk behind you asterisk. Suho turned. Representative Hyun stood at the entrance to the chamber, Juwoo held by two guards. Mr. Kim, Hyun said, walking forward calmly. You've been quite busy. Let Juwoo go, Suho demanded. Hyun ignored him, looking up at Dad with hungry eyes. Magnificent, he whispered. After all these centuries, what do you want with Da? Suho asked, though he already knew the answer from the Rygar system. Hyun smiled. The question is, what do I want with you, Mr. Kim? You've done something impossible. You've passed the Rygar trials, but not as a Rygar would. The system gave me access because I rejected Rygar values, Suho said. Exactly. A failsafe we never anticipated. Hyun's face hardened. Now you will use that access to transfer control of Specimen S7 to me. And if I refuse? Hyun nodded to one of his guards, who pressed a weapon against Juwoo's head. I think you know the answer to that question. Suho looked at Juwoo's frightened face, then up at Dae's weakening form. He had to make a choice, but thanks to the Rygar system, he now knew something that Hyun didn't. There was a third option. Suho looked calmly at Representative Hyun. Before I do anything, tell me who you really are. Hyun smiled. I am a representative of the Galactic Council. Nothing more. No, Suho said. The Rygar system showed me the truth. The Rygar Empire never truly died. Hyun's smile faded. The guards shifted nervously. You've been misinformed, Hyun said. The Rygar evolved. Suho continued. They became beings of pure energy. And now they work through puppets like you. Hyun's eyes flashed with anger. Careful, Mr. Kim. That's why they imprisoned Dae's kind. The feline guardians could sense the Rygar's true form. They could see through the disguise. Juwoo looked back and forth between them. What is he talking about? Hyun sighed. I had hoped to do this simply. He nodded to his guards. Kill the engineer. Wait. Suho shouted. I'll give you what you want. He turned to the console and began typing commands. The screen lit up with Rygar symbols. What are you doing? Hyun asked, stepping closer. Transferring control, just as you asked, Suho said. But his fingers typed a different command, one he had learned in the virtual world. Asterisk ready. Dae asterisk, he thought. Asterisk yes. Friend asterisk. Suho pressed the final key. The energy tethers around Dae flickered. Hyun watched with hungry eyes. At last, he whispered. But instead of transferring control, the system began a different process. The screen flashed. Prisoner identity to NFI releasing CPP reassession protocols. Hyun's eyes widened. No, stop that process. Too late, Suho said. The energy tethers weren't just restraints. They were suppressors, keeping Dae's true abilities locked away. Now those suppressors were shutting down. Dae's massive form began to glow. The black fur shimmered with points of light, like stars in the night sky. Shoot them, Hyun screamed. Kill them both. The guards raised their weapons. But before they could fire, Da let out a roar that shook the entire chamber. The sound wasn't just noise. It carried power. The guards fell to their knees, weapons clattering to the floor. Hyun remained standing, but his face twisted with effort. "What have you done, Kim?" "I freed him," Suo said simply. "That's all I ever wanted to do." Hyun's form began to change. His skin rippled and glowed. His eyes turned completely black. "You have no idea what you've unleashed," Hyun said, his voice changing to something deeper, older. "The Guardians were contained for a reason." He lies. Dad told Suo. They feared us, because we could expose the Asterisk. The energy tethers finally broke. Day dropped to the floor for the first time in centuries. His legs were weak, but he stood tall, a massive feline creature with galaxies in his fur. Hyun backed away. "This isn't over. The council will hunt you both." "The council doesn't know the truth," Suo said. "But they will." Juwoo had freed herself from the distracted guards. She ran to Suo's side. "We need to get out of here," she said. "More ships are coming." Suo looked up at Da. "Can you travel?" "Not far." "Not yet, but enough." Da lowered his massive head to Suo's level. Suo understood the invitation. He climbed onto Da's back, then helped Juwoo up as well. "This facility has served its purpose," Suo said to Hyun. "Now it should end." He typed one final command into the console. "Self-destruct sequence INITAT." Alarms blared. Red lights flashed. Hyun's face twisted with rage. "You can't escape. The Rygar are everywhere." "Not for long," Suo said. Day gathered his strength. His form began to glow brighter. The walls around them seemed to bend. "Hold on," Suo told Juwoo. In a flash of light, they vanished from the chamber, leaving Hyun and his guards behind. The last thing they heard was Hyun's scream of fury as the ancient Rygar facility began to collapse. They reappeared outside, on a hillside overlooking the valley. Behind them, the mountain shook as explosions rippled through the hidden complex. "Where do we go now?" Juwoo asked. Suho patted Da's side. "To find the others like him. To expose the truth." Day looked up at the stars. After 800 years, he was finally free. And he had a human to thank for it. Day's strength was fading quickly. After teleporting them away from the exploding facility, the great feline creature collapsed onto the soft grass of the hillside. "Da." Suo knelt beside the massive black head. "What's wrong?" "Too weak. Too soon. Need rest." Juwoo scanned Da with her tools. "His energy levels are critically low. The escape took almost everything he had left." In the distance, they saw ships circling the mountain. Smoke poured from the hidden entrance of the destroyed facility. It wouldn't take long for Hyun's people to start searching the surrounding area. "We need shelter," Suo said. "Somewhere to hide while Dae recovers." Juwoo pointed to a thick forest at the base of the next ridge. "Those trees should hide us from air scans." With great effort, they helped Da move to the forest. The journey was slow. Every few steps, Da had to stop and rest. His huge body trembled with exhaustion. By nightfall, they reached the edge of the trees. Suo helped make a bed of fallen leaves for Da. The great beast sank onto it gratefully. "How long will it take you to recover?" Suo asked. Unknown. Never so weak before, but connection helps. Connection. Between us. When you entered Rygar's system, our minds linked deeper. I draw strength from you now. Suho felt it too, a warm flow of energy between them, like a river connecting two lakes. Juwoo set up a small camp. She had grabbed her emergency pack before they fled, which contained food, water, and basic supplies. As she worked, she kept looking at Dad with wonder in her eyes. "I still can't believe it," she said quietly. All the stories about the guardian beasts, they were real. Asterisk many stories. Some true, some not asterisk. Can you tell us more about your people? Sue asked. About where they are hiding. Day's eyes glowed softly in the darkness. Asterisk hidden world. Beyond the 7 stars. Safe place asterisk. The 7 stars. Ju asked. You mean the Pleiades cluster? Asterisk yes. Ancient portal there. Leads to home asterisk. Suo looked up at the night sky. That's where we need to go. Your people need to know what's happening. That the Rigers still exist in a new form. Asterisk first danger here. Must escape planet asterisk. The asterisk horizon asterisk. Ju said suddenly. Captain Han would help us. Suo shook his head. We don't know who to trust. Hyun said the Rygar are everywhere. They could have people on our ship. So what do we do? Ju asked. Before Suo could answer, they heard the sound of engines overhead. A search ship was flying low over the forest. They're looking for us, Suo whispered. The ship moved slowly, sweeping the area with powerful lights. They huddled close to Da, hoping his black fur would help hide them in the shadows. The ship came closer. A beam of light cut through the trees, stopping just meters from where they hid. Asterisk, they will find us, asterisk, Da said. Asterisk gunless. Asterisk. Unless what? Suo asked. Asterisk, I can hide us, but need more strength. Need to take from you, asterisk. Take what you need, Suo said without hesitation. Asterisk may hurt, may see my memories, asterisk. I trust you. Day's eyes locked with Suo's. The connection between them flared to life. Suo gasped as he felt energy flowing out of him, like water through a broken dam. His vision swam. Images flooded his mind. Da's memories, flying through space without a ship, fighting alongside others of his kind, protecting worlds from threats beyond comprehension. Then pain as the Rygar captured him. Centuries of experiments, loneliness, despair. But through it all, hope, a belief that someday freedom would come. Around them, the air began to shimmer. A dome of energy formed, bending light around them. From the outside, it would look like empty forest. The search ship hovered directly overhead. Its lights swept back and forth, passing right over them without stopping. After what seemed like forever, the ship moved on. The sound of its engines faded into the distance. Day released the shield. Suo fell forward, exhausted but alive. That was amazing, Ju whispered. Suo looked up at Dad with new understanding. The flow of energy had gone both ways. Dad had seen Suo's memories too. His childhood on Earth, his dreams of exploring space, his loneliness despite being surrounded by people. Asterisk, we are alike, asterisk, Da said. Asterisk, both seekers, both alone. Until now, asterisk. Until now, Suo agreed. He stood on shaky legs. We need to keep moving. By morning, they'll have the whole area surrounded. Jumu pointed to a distant light on the horizon. There's a small trading post in that direction. If we can reach it, we might find a ship. Day rose to his feet. He seemed stronger already, drawing energy from his newfound freedom and his connection with Suo. Asterisk, then we go. Together, asterisk. Under the cover of darkness, they began their journey. The first step on a path that would change the galaxy forever. Dawn was breaking when they reached the trading post. It was a small collection of buildings where ships stopped for fuel and supplies. Suo, Ju, and Dad watched from a hill overlooking the area. How do we get Da onto a ship without anyone seeing him? Ju asked. He's not exactly easy to hide. Suo thought for a moment. Da, can you make yourself look different? Smaller maybe. Asterisk, some change possible. Not easy, asterisk. Day closed his eyes in concentration. His massive form began to shimmer and shrink. His fur changed from black to a dull gray. After a minute, where the huge beast had stood, there was now what looked like a large dog with unusual markings. Asterisk best I can do. Not long asterisk. It's perfect, Suo said. Just long enough to get on a ship. They walked down to the trading post. Suho and Juwu wore their standard exploration uniforms, which wouldn't raise any questions. Da padded quietly beside them, drawing curious but not suspicious looks. The main building was busy with travelers. Screens on the walls showed news from across the galaxy. One report caught Suo's eye. Captain Han of the Horizon was reported missing, along with 2 crew members. That's us, Juwu whispered. They're looking for us. Another screen showed Representative Hyun. He was speaking to reporters, looking serious and concerned. Tragic accident at the research facility. We believe the missing crew members may have been caught in the explosion. Search efforts continue. Liar, Suo muttered. They moved to the docking area where ships of various sizes were parked. Most were cargo vessels or small passenger transports. We need one that's fast and can go long distances, Suo said. Juwu pointed to a sleek ship at the far end. That one. It's a scout vessel, built for speed and range. Can you fly it? I think so. The controls should be similar to our shuttles. Asterisk guards. Asterisk Da warned mentally. Asterisk coming. Asterisk. 2 security officers were walking through the docking area, checking IDs. They hadn't noticed Suho and Juwu yet. We need a distraction, Suo said. Juwu looked around and spotted a fuel container. Wait here. She walked casually to the container and pretended to inspect it. When no one was looking, she adjusted a valve. A loud hissing noise started as fuel began to leak. People shouted in alarm. The security guards ran toward the sound. Now, Suo said. They hurried to the scout ship. Juwu worked on the lock while Suho kept watch. Day stood beside them, his disguise beginning to waver. Hurry, Suo urged. The lock clicked open. They rushed inside and closed the door. The ship was small but well-equipped. Juwu went straight to the controls. I need a few minutes to bypass the security, she said. Outside, the commotion was dying down. Soon, someone would notice the ship. Dag collapsed on the floor, his form returning to normal. The effort of maintaining his disguise had drained him again. Asterisk computer, asterisk Daz said. Asterisk-E can help asterisk. Suo didn't understand at first. Then he realized. Day's people had a natural connection with technology. Juwu, let Day try something. Juwu stepped back from the console. Dai placed one massive paw on the control panel. His eyes glowed as he connected with the ship's systems. The engines hummed to life. The security locks disengage. Asterisk ready, asterisk. Juwu slid back into the pilot's seat. Here we go. The ship lifted off just as alarms began to sound. Through the view screen, they saw security guards running toward them, weapons drawn. Hang on, Juwu called. The ship shot upward, breaking through the atmosphere in seconds. Behind them, smaller ships gave chase. They're following us, Suo said. Juwu pushed the engines harder. Not for long. She entered coordinates and prepared the jump to hyperspace. Where are we going? Suo asked. First, away from here, then to the Pleiades, like Da said. The stars stretched into lines as the ship jumped to hyperspace. The pursuing vessels fell away, unable to match their speed. Suho sank into a seat, finally able to breathe. They had escaped the planet, but their journey was just beginning. Asterisk message, asterisk Daz said suddenly. Asterisk must send message to others asterisk. What message? Suo asked. Asterisk that guardian is free. That human friend helped. That Rhaegar still exists asterisk. Suho nodded. We'll find a way to send it. Day's eyes met his. Asterisk already connecting. Through old pathways. They will know soon asterisk. Across the galaxy, on a hidden world beyond the 7 stars, others like Dai received the message. For the first time in centuries, the Guardians prepared to emerge from hiding. And it was all because a human had shown kindness to a captive beast. The journey to the Pleiades took 2 weeks. During this time, Day grew stronger each day. His black fur regained its shine, and the stars within it glowed brighter. He and Suo spent hours talking, their mental connection deepening. Juwu kept the ship running smoothly, fixing problems before they arose. She too had grown fond of Day, often sitting beside him while he told stories of ancient times. "We're approaching the 7 stars," Juwu announced one morning. The view screen showed the famous star clusters shining against the darkness of space. Day rose to his full height, his eyes fixed on the view. Almost asterisk. "I don't see any planets," Suo said, looking at the scanner. "Where exactly are we going?" Hidden. Protected. Need key asterisk. Day moved to the control panel and placed his paw on it. His eyes glowed as he sent signals through the ship's communication system. For several minutes, nothing happened. Then a point of light appeared between the stars. Not a star itself, but something else. "What is that?" Juwu asked. Portal. Ancient way. Used by my kind for travel asterisk. The light grew larger as they approached. It became a swirling circle of energy, big enough for their ship to pass through. Enter, Day instructed. Juwu hesitated. "Are you sure it's safe?" Yes. "I am recognized. We are expected asterisk." She guided the ship toward the portal. As they entered, the view screen filled with brilliant colors. The ship shuddered. Suo felt a strange sensation, as if his body was being pulled in all directions at once. Then, suddenly, it stopped. The view screen cleared. Before them was a beautiful blue-green planet with 3 moons. It looked untouched, pristine. "Is that your home?" Suo asked in wonder. Yes. Last safe place asterisk. They descended through the atmosphere. The planet was covered in lush forests and crystal-clear oceans. Mountains with silver peaks rose in the distance. Day guided them to a valley surrounded by tall trees. As they landed, Suo saw movement among the trees. "There's something out there," he said. "Many somethings." My people. "They come asterisk." The ship's door opened. Day stepped out first, with Suho and Juwu following nervously behind. From the forest emerged dozens of creatures like Da, massive feline beings with fur that contained galaxies. Some were black like Da, others silver, gold, or deep blue. All had the same wise, ancient eyes. The largest of them, a silver female with white markings, approached. She touched her forehead to Days in greeting. "Brother, you return. After so long asterisk. Sister, I bring friends. Humans who helped free me asterisk." The silver guardian turned her gaze to Suho and Juwu. They felt her mind touch theirs, gentle but powerful. Human friends. You have done what none thought possible asterisk. Other guardians gathered around, looking at the humans with curious eyes. Suo felt dozens of minds touching his, learning his story in an instant. The silver guardian lowered her massive head in what was clearly a bow. The others followed, all bowing to Suho and Juwu. What's happening? Suo asked Da mentally. The thanking. Highest honor among my kind asterisk. The silver guardian spoke again. There was prophecy. That shadow ones would be revealed by starwalkers. That chains would break. That guardians would return to galaxy. You have begun this asterisk. We didn't know about any prophecy, Suo said. I just wanted to help Da. That is why you succeeded. Pure heart. True purpose asterisk. The guardians led them to a city hidden within the forest. Buildings of crystal and living wood blended perfectly with nature. There in a great hall, Day formally thanked Suo before all this kind. This human freed me when others would use me. Believe me when others feared me. Through him, all guardians have hope again Day placed his paw gently on Suo's shoulder. From it flowed warmth and light. Asterisk, the bond we share is rare. My strength is your strength. Your heart is my heart. Together, we will face the Shadow Ones. Asterisk. Suvo understood then that his simple act of kindness had changed the course of galactic history. The Guardians would emerge from hiding. The truth about the Rygar would be revealed. A new balance would come to the stars. And it all began because he couldn't leave a captive beast to suffer. Thank you, Da, Suo said simply. Asterisk no. Suo Kim. Asterisk De replied, his mental voice filled with emotion. Asterisk thank you. Asterisk. Around them, the gathered Guardians raised their voices in a song that needed no words, a song of gratitude, of friendship, and of hope for the future. The end.